Hi everybody, this is your girl Bella J, and I am here to bring to you and introduce to everybody my daughter Shakira.
Hey.
This is my only child. I would have had a son who would have been 9 years old this year, I believe, but he passed away soon after he was born, so has been the only child besides my cat Juji. She's like another child. But as you see, she doesn't look girly. She looks like a boy. And in street terms, she is an AG or stud. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen somebody posted a picture of these studs and I was like, damn, they are fine, they are beautiful. I knew they were all girls. I'm gonna throw it out there. They were handsome, they were beautiful. This is my daughter and I accept her 100% wholeheartedly. I just wanted to bring to light of this and some of the issues that we know that's happening out here in the streets. Like, you have a friend who's gay and who's also an AG.
Yeah.
And she also has a male friend who's gay and he's basically very feminine. Yes. But have you ever found, do you have any friends that don't accept you for who you are?
No. Mm-mm.
Have you had any problems going to school?
No. No. Not really.
The guys, before she really cut her hair and became more masculine, more aggressive, wasn't there a lot of guys after you out here?
Yeah, when I was a femigress.
Femigress is what?
I dressed feminine, but I was aggressive. You could tell, like, I had, like, aggressive tendencies.
The guys will openly flirt around me to her, like they really wanted this girl. And I didn't let her cut her hair. She asked me to cut her hair. She asked me, can I cut my hair? And I did cry. I cried. It was, I knew that it was more evident than ever that Shakira was really gay and she was the male part of the relationship. I met, so far she's had 3 girlfriends in her life around me. We had Naya, Crystal,
and
Najee. And I would say it's not easy dealing with a child who's gay, especially this one here with her anger and all that stuff and relationships. I've learned a lot from her, and did you ever feel I didn't like you or that I didn't accept you for who you were?
No. No, you just always told me you didn't want me to dress like this. I remember the first time I told you I wanted to wear boys' clothes. We had an argument in Macy's and we was like arguing and he was crying. I'm like, well, this is who I am. I want to wear men's clothing. And he was like, okay, come on, let's go. And he took me to the men's clothing and he bought me my first male outfit.
That's right. It was on the 2nd floor at Macy's, the men's.
I still had hair then.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
She did wear female clothing. Like, I bought her Calvin Kleins, who looked so nice on her ass. Like, it's not that they looked feminine, the jeans, they just really fit her body. And unfortunately, Macy's does not sell Calvin Kleins anymore, but I have a picture of her with them and they really accentuated her. Not to say whether that she was feminine or masculine, but it just looked great on her. They were a great pair of fitting jeans. I think that was for 9th or 10th grade that I bought them for you.
10th grade.
That's when the change really occurred. That's when everything just went.
No.
Yeah, I think that's when.
No, 10th grade I was still feminine.
So 11th grade?
No, it was senior year. 9th grade I came on my shell. 10th grade is when I came out. It's liking girls, and then I started dressing like retro and stuff. And then it happened 2 years later. I've been like this for like 2, almost 3 years now. This didn't happen. Like,
how long ago did you know that you really, really liked girls?
I think the first time I was 12. There was this girl in my class. She had really big breasts, excuse me. And I just be like, oh my God, like, you have big titties. And I just be like thinking about it. And I didn't want to think about it. I'm just like, oh my God. I don't know why. Like, I like her breast.
But you were with a boy. You did try out.
I never was with, like, I never dated a boy. No.
Did you ever have sex with a boy?
Yeah.
You tried it out just to know what it was?
No, I tried it out because I knew I didn't like penetration. I know what I didn't like at an early age.
But you did get penetrated.
Yeah.
And afterwards you knew you just didn't like it.
Yes. I was trying to confirm my theory. That's really it.
So, and the reason why I know this may make people feel uncomfortable, but I'm just bringing to light this situation because I grew up at a time where back in the days, if you was gay, you couldn't tell the femme girls. You just knew there was a girl. And sometimes they were with some ladies that were just really manlyish. And back in the days, they were considered dykes or butches. That's the term used for the old school aggressive females. Nowadays, they're called AGs and studs. My birth mother is gay. She is from old school. She's considered a dyke. She's a butch. She's very manly. And I remember when I met her, I just told her to please really, she took care of better herself, and to me, she was beautiful. I said, so what am I supposed to call you, mom or dad? I mean, she didn't raise me. I still love her. It's a matter of respect. She did give birth to me. That's about it. I think the reason why I'm bringing this up, because I've always was asked, what do I prefer? Would I prefer a girly girl, having a child who's about to give, who can give me children, or do I want this? And there is no question about this. My child wants to have her own child. She wants to give birth to her own babies, and you said that you're going to
be a single mother
and artificial.
Oh, I artificially inseminated. Yeah, I don't want just like most lesbians, like lesbian couples, they go out there and like go to a male and like ask for his sperm or however they do it. No, I want to have a biracial baby at that, and I just want to have a kid like that way. That's just my way. I want to do it. No, not judging nobody else's like way, but I want to do it that way.
What was your reason why you wanted to be a single mother?
Because even before I dressed like this, I always knew, like, regardless, even if I was straight, I always wanted to like be a single mother regardless. And then I see you do it, and I respect you for that. You're like my hero, so I want to be a single mother. But I always wanted to be one regardless. I don't want, I just knew nobody male was not going to do nothing for me.
I've told her that I didn't expect this. This is not what I set out to be. I wanted to be married. I was in love with her father. I wanted to marry him. He was my first true love, and it didn't work out. And he left me when I was 2 months pregnant, and I had to deal with this all by myself. I think it helped that I was resourceful, and I was raised by a single mother, a stepmom, who I learned from her how to be resourceful, how to utilize the system to benefit me, not to abuse the system, but to utilize the system to get to where I needed to be at. I knew where to go, how to ask for help, and I wasn't afraid to ask for it. And when I went out there, 6 months in the shelter between the tier 1 and the tier 2, and I had my first apartment. Started school, graduated from college, and she was in a group daycare. I set out and did what I wanted to do. She understands that money is tight, and I don't have money, correct? But we still make it work.
See,
we try hard. We try very hard, and it's not the easiest thing raising a child. But the one thing that I teach her is that you have to have a lot of love, and I have a lot of love for my daughter. I have a lot of love for her. I have a lot of respect for her, because she's facing a crowd. She's facing society in a way I never have. Society will never understand what I went through growing up. Society will never understand the trauma that I endured. Society, will never understand that. And I come from an old school where you kept quiet about it and you didn't speak about it, but I spoke about it, even regardless if people believe me or not. Now that I'm much older, and she's 21 and I'm 42. So it's, I love my daughter. I love her very much, and I show her the best way I know how to be a responsible. I may not have money. I may not have a lot of money after my paycheck is done, but she will never ever have to worry about being homeless, or being really starving, hungry, or without soap to wash her tail and her clothing, correct?
See.
I love you, right?
Yeah.
I just decided it was time to reveal to the world my daughter. And I remember meeting Hart. She introduced me to this YouTuber named Hart. And I met Hart live. And I was like, you're my daughter. You and my daughter are twins. It's just when Shakira cuts her hair into a Caesar and gets it faded out, gets a low cut, they look just alike. If they wore the same shirt and, similar shirts and bow ties, they would look like twins, literally. They really do look alike. I find it to be funny, but I just wanted to share with you. I'm not embarrassed and I'm not ashamed, and I am Puerto Rican and Dominican, and her father is black. They're Indians. You could tell that their slant in their eyes that they're someone in the family is Native American predominantly. You know, the Davises and the McNeils, I love, you know, what can I say? I just want the whole world to see. I'm not ashamed. And
love you too, boo.
I love you too, boo. They be like, yo, you and your son. I'm like, that's a girl.
They be like, excuse me, Poppy. That's a Spanish movie.
She has the girls twisted on her. These girls are twisted for the kid.
Don't say that.
I have to say it like that. They be after her.
Kid.
She got them jealous for the kid. She's got them jealous, and yes, you do. They be acting a fool. Let's not even go there. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate your time. And if you have any questions for her or I, or please leave them below. I will have an email also below where you can ask the questions. And any questions you want, ask away, and we'll come back another time answering all your questions. No matter how small, big, trivial, or minuscule, no question is a stupid question. Especially parents out there, if you're unsure and you're dealing with the same dilemma now, and you really just want an opinion, advice, or you just want to ask my daughter some questions or ask us, please feel free to ask. Okay? And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and we'll stay tuned another time. We're going to have another session between her and I, and we might get her friend involved and just bring it out there and see what it's like. Bye.